Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my Venus Through Signs series. This is for Venus in Leo. So, if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in the sign of Leo, this is for you. To find out where your Venus is placed, if you don't know, go ahead, pause the video. You can go to any website such as astro.com and enter your birth information, your time, day, and location, and it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. If in your birth chart Venus is sitting in a sign of Leo, this is for you. Now, you don't have to know your exact birth time to see where Venus is sitting. However, if you do know your exact birth time, this can also be useful to know your seventh house. So if you had Leo as your seventh house, making you Aquarius rising, then this would also apply to you. And also, I forgot to mention in my other videos, for those of you that are new and don't know, sometimes, yes, your Venus and Sun can be sitting in the same sign, so it's like a double reading. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin here. Okay, and because I pulled 3 rolls, guys, I'm just trying to save time, so I'm not going to announce each card. I just need you to kind of zoom in if you can and see which ones that I pulled here. But I mean, I'll be making references to them anyway. So I do have the Sun card as the heart of the matter, which means like some being liberated from some situation or set free or released from something. I feel like you're being optimistic, feeling very confident, and also this is having a lot of attention and being positive and optimistic. This is good news. For some of you, this is like self-discovery about something. It could be, for some of you, somebody has come out of the closet. And I think this is like the second or third time I felt like somebody's going to be coming out of the closet or coming out with something. But the truth is coming out, and for some people it does have to do with sexuality. There's a new self-discovery that's going to, I feel like this is going to catch you off guard. So this is very unexpected, whatever this is, with the Tower here. It could be good, could be bad, either way. But I mean, there is something explosive that either has just happened or will be happening that you weren't expecting, that could change your whole outlook on a situation. And I wasn't going to clarify, but I just kind of feel like I do want to clarify the Tower for some of you. So let me clarify this Tower card really quickly. For many of you, I really already just feel like it's something in regards to sexuality. So you're being enlightened about something. So it can go sexuality or spirituality. Something, you're seeing something like completely different with a different set of eyes. This is, you're like, whoa, I see you in a new light. So there's something going on with that. Or maybe this is people's reactions towards you. Now, whatever is happening, it's like, even though you are in your element and like you're having, you know, you're shining, everyone's looking up at you, there's also something that is coming to an end. Like, I feel like either you are cutting some people out of your life, cutting out communication, deleting people, or people are doing that to you, because there's this painful ending. If it's not a painful ending for you, it's for somebody. Something's going on, and I don't know if somebody was backstabbed. That is a possibility as well. But overall, because the Hanged Man is here, I do feel like it's some sort of enlightenment, some sort of new realization. But it's like, even though something, it comes to an end, You're still going to be going in circles about something or trying to revive something. There's something you might not want to let it in, or might not want to let it die, or you know, there's something unstable happening. Maybe this is some sort of ongoing cycle where something ends and then you just usually get back together, but maybe it's not working this time. But there's something going on, and I see like eventually it causes some sort of resentment or animosity. Like I'm seeing love games or mind games being played. Maybe you're letting go of the person because this is the type of personality that you were dealing with. But I'm just seeing people being at odds with one another. And it's like you love this person, or you guys both love each other, but you're not expressing it correctly. It's really coming off really shady or mean-spirited. And I don't know why you keep repeating the same pattern. I just feel like this is repetitious, or this is something that's ongoing, or it just goes on and on. Whatever the case, it's coming to an end. If you're not in a relationship, I feel like you're going through a spiritual death, a spiritual change, and you're finally going to have that family or relationship that you wanted. Now also it could be that with this spiritual, like you're going through some sort of spiritual change or spiritual awakening or enlightenment, and you realize that you have to cut all these other people out of your life, which causes you to make a lot of enemies, but you don't care, and it just ends because you're just happy now. Because we go from one painful ending, so maybe that could be the people around you or what people knew you by. Maybe people aren't used to seeing you in a certain light, and now, but you're happy, so you don't care. We have that image of happiness, and it's unexpected. Maybe people weren't expecting you to settle down. Maybe you have been, you know, like a womanizer, or you have been someone that just played around or wasn't taking people serious. And you just, I don't know, you cut off all your contacts and you're like, no, I met somebody, it was unexpected, they woke me up, I'm conscious now, whatever, you know, and then you're happy. So we're not going to worry about this Ten of Swords and this death, because at the end of the day, you're happy. You might even have found out that one of your enemies died, and you're like, well, good for them, because they were shitty to me anyway. For somebody. Somebody like may have crossed over that you really didn't care about anyway, because they were never nice to you. Not saying that that's good and we're celebrating someone's death. This isn't like a I spit on your grave moment, but I'm just saying, you know. It's a good thing, because now they're in a happy place. Yay. Okay, so the Ace of Wands here this following week is like a renewal, a new passion, and there's also going to be some sort of opportunity possibly for some of you. I see you looking at an opportunity. You could be dealing with another fire sign such as Aries or Sagittarius, but I feel like this is you. Either you are going to be making an offer to someone, or someone's going to be doing this to you. Whatever it is, I feel like you're passionate about it. However, I feel like there is still some sort of indecisiveness about whatever is being offered to you. Or somebody might put you on hold if you're the one offering, showing that you're attracted to someone, like you're saying, let me take you out. Or if you're just flirting, or if you just want sex with somebody. I don't know. It might just be something like that. But there's someone just kind of saying no, or crossing out, or blocking you, or you blocking them. This is also the possibility of you hiding something or holding a secret, keeping some sort of secret to yourself. For some of you, this is some sort of seeing a couple of things. Okay, so it's either like I said, I feel like some of you could be coming out, but it's almost like you came out, but then you hide, or you go back in the closet, or maybe you don't share with everybody. You're hiding something about this relationship, this same-sex relationship. For some of you, you're hiding the fact that you were talking to two different guys, or two different people, two different women. It's men on the cards, but it could be a woman or a man. But for some of you, it's just like maybe you are torn between these two people. Like you're like, I still feel something for this water sign. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Also, this person could be like a heavy drinker, someone who's either very intuitive or sensitive or psychic even. Yeah, some of you are undecided on a person. I don't know what happens, because I feel like 1 minute your mind is made up and then the next thing you're undecided. And that might be where this Two of Pentacles comes in again, because you keep going back and forth or repeating that same cycle or pattern where you can't make up your mind, so you try to juggle two people or two situations at the same time. I feel though eventually you are going to become focused. Maybe it's like once you say you settle, people keep trying to flirt with you or come on to you, and you're like, no, I'm taking now. I'm trying to be loyal because that's what I am. Once you Leos make up your mind, you are loyal people. Although this isn't, necessarily for just a Leo sun, but maybe you, by your Venus being in a sign of Leo, you have those traits when it comes to relationships. You're very loyal in your relationships. But I am seeing you becoming very guarded and defensive and protective. So either you are guarding your emotions, or you're guarding or protecting your family, or you don't want anyone to come in between that. Yeah. Now, that last week, it looks like you feel that you are carrying a heavy burden, but you are pushing through it. You've taken on many tasks. Maybe you're working. Maybe you have a family to support. Maybe you've started your own business. Yeah, especially with that Ace of Wands here. Maybe some of you, if it doesn't apply to a relationship, it's about your workplace, and you quit or got fired and decided to do what you're passionate about career-wise. And so it's a heavy burden, but it's like you're determined to complete it. You feel obligated to complete this task, and you might be keeping extremely busy and just kind of hiding behind your work and just trying to stay focused because you don't want anyone to break your focus. I feel that the direction that you're going in, this is your calling. Even though you feel like this is a heavy burden, whatever that calling is, maybe it's your first serious relationship, or maybe it's something, whatever it is, maybe it's a spiritual awakening for the first time, but it is a calling. For some of you, there is some unfinished business as well that you may have to attend to. And it's going to keep resurfacing because it hasn't been addressed properly. So there's some sort of unfinished business that you may have to deal with. Now, also you may be either making some sort of phone call, making some sort of announcement to a lot of people, because I'm seeing some sort of celebration or partying. Or you are going to receive a phone call from a friend or someone that is from your inner circle, like a mutual friend or something. And then for some of you, for a small group of you, it might be returning to your playboy or playgirl ways. And I'm seeing somebody walk away from a situation or walk away from a love triangle or something. There's something going on with that, with this relationship here. Give me just a moment. For some of you, I feel like maybe you're, whatever this good news is, maybe it's good to you, but someone else ends up feeling bad and moving on once they hear this news. But overall, I just feel like you're going to be happy and confident about your decision and the choices that you're making. Or for some of you that is caught up in some sort of love triangle, you're going to walk away from it once and for all. You're like feeling confident and feeling like I can move on. I don't need to be with this person, or I don't need to be in this type of situation or relationship. But I am seeing you being praised, and I'm seeing a lot of people supporting you and being in your corner. And you're having whatever this little depression is right here. I feel like you're going to move on from it. You're going to be able to move forward because you're feeling yourself and you have the support to back it. So yeah, you guys, I know that was a little general, but I kind of feel this is a general reading. But those are just basically the elements that I'm just feeling popping out here in this situation for that last week. So yeah, if you guys want a private reading, you can email me. That's namat76@gmail.com. Just click on the description box so that you can see the link, and then I have my email address as well as other ways of following me or reaching me. And also, guys, make sure you're leaving your comments and making sure that you're liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. Thank you all for tuning in, and many blessings to you.